I want to take you through a journey on how this store went from $0 to $10,000 per month in the matter of 90 days. I'm going to be reviewing what we did, how we did it, and the reasoning behind it. What's up, everybody? Dave here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Dave. I've been on Etsy for over 8 years and coaching and making videos for over 5. I've helped hundreds, if not thousands, of Etsy sellers reach 6- and 7-figure incomes on Etsy.com. If you're looking for help with your Etsy store, book a free consultation in the description below, as well as grab the free Etsy ad cheat sheet. So let's jump into it. So in today's video, I want to show you the key concepts and the major ways of thinking behind how this store got from 0 to 10K per month. I'm going to talk about what we did, why we did it, but most importantly, the mechanisms behind it, because I want you to understand this. There are some key concepts that if you don't get and if you don't watch the whole video, you are not going to be able to apply it to your current business, or if you want a future Etsy store, because guess what? You can have more than one Etsy store. And that's something I'll talk about in a moment. So how did we go from 0 to 10K per month in my student's store in the matter of 90 days? The first thing I want to talk about is it was a brand new store. It was a brand new account. There's multiple elements here that apply to your store even if you have an existing store. So the first thing is that a brand new store gets a fresh start. That's not hidden information. That's not secret information. Brand new stores don't necessarily get a boost. I've heard that talked about a lot, and I've experienced it a little bit, but brand new stores, it's not that they get a boost, it's that they get a fresh slate. They're not being judged. They don't have a history. They're just like a brand new person at a job site, right? They can either mess it up pretty quick or they can start to impress the employer right off the bat. And there's no history behind them. If you were an employer at a job site and you had a bad history, then you fixed your behavior, they're still kind of, remembering what you did in the past. So keep that in mind. A brand new store has a fresh slate. It's not necessarily that it's a boost. It's just that it's a fresh slate to work with. Number 1B, many stores you find with crazy results in a short amount of time, those are made by Etsy veterans. Okay, they're made by people like myself that know exactly what they're doing right from the beginning. That's what you have to keep in mind. A lot of my students will even, people on Reddit or my students will send me a store. Hey, look at this store. What the heck am I doing wrong? This store's been around for 6 months to a year, whatever it may be. And you don't understand that that might be their 3rd or 4th or 5th or 6th or 10th Etsy store. Okay, so they're playing into that fresh slate. That's the next thing. The next one is this might be a good option for you by creating a brand new store, because like I said, you can have more than one Etsy store. This might be a good option for you if your store is a mix of products, of niches, and it went through many changes. You've done a bunch of stuff to it. You don't know what you're doing. You messed up. You had a little success here, this, that, and the other. And it's essentially confusing the algorithm. If you have a mixture or a hodgepodge store, you had some success with these listings, others, this is not doing well, this is a good option for you to create a new store and hit the ground running with what you know now and what you learned. That is number 1 in my book for somebody that's doing terrible or decent and they just can't get ahead. Start a new store. You take what you know and start a new store. You don't have to abandon the old one by any means. Don't actually. Try to get that one working, but you can work on another store. However, this is not a good option for everybody. Don't do this. Do not start a new store from a brand for a brand. If you have a brand or a business and the store has been the same the entire time, the account has been the same the entire time, do not do this. You do not need to do that. You do not need to start a new store. So don't get it confused. I'm not telling you to start a new store if you're doing bad by any means. If you're a brand and you've been the same the whole time, you can fix that account. You can fix that store. But I'm only just saying that for people that have tried everything, mostly people that are print on demand or digital and have tried every niche, every product, this, that, and the other, and it's just confusing the algorithm. Just start a new store. Okay, I wanted to get that out of the way. It was a brand new store. The store that went from 0 to 10K, it was a brand new store. Number 2, it was a clear niche and the product selection was clear from the start. Again, right from the get-go, clear direction with a brand new store. No confusing the algorithm. One niche focus gives clear data to the algorithm. And that's the thing. It was a good niche. It wasn't a saturated niche. Many people getting into Etsy that don't have a handmade skill, that want to do digital or print on demand, they will jump. You guys will jump on anything and everything. And that's good if you're good at trend hopping. But if you stick to it and you're not good at it, if you just jump into the dog niche or you're trying to sell mama bear t-shirts, I'm sorry, but if it's not working, you have to pick a better niche. Or just get really, really, really good at that niche. Not telling you it's impossible by any means. I'm telling you what happened with this store so you can take it, learn from it, grow from it. Okay, it was a good niche. It was in the like the Gothic type thing. I'm not going to reveal the exact niche, obviously, to protect my student, but it was a really good niche. And it wasn't a huge niche, but it wasn't a small niche either. You have to be original, okay? Please don't just pick dachshunds. Please don't just pick mama bear t-shirts. Please don't just do bachelorette t-shirts. If that's like your goal, if you think that's going to retire you, or if you think that's going to make you 6 figures each month, you're going to struggle unless you are an Etsy vet or you know what you're doing. The random bystander or your average Joe jumping into those niches will likely, more times than not, I'm dead serious. The majority of people that don't know what they're doing, that jump into those niches, do not do well. Period. That's the reality of it. The wins you see on YouTube, the wins you see from people like myself, those are not from everyday people. They can be if you pick the good niche, exactly like I'm talking about here. This was an average everyday person that it was their first store. The stars can align for you, if you will. You can be within God's will for your life, whatever it may be. But I'm saying, statistically speaking, most people that try to go into these giant niches, not knowing what they're doing, they fall flat on their face. That's kind of where number 1 comes back in. If you're not doing good, maybe you need to start a new store. Sorry, I digress. It was a one product. This is another aspect of number 2. It was a one product, one niche store. I'm not saying you have to do this, and this is not the only way to win on Etsy, but this store, for your information, was a one product, one niche store. Okay. The data given to the algorithm was extremely clear right from the get-go. Good niche, one product, one niche, right from the get-go, brand new store. Hitting the ground running with good data, with good discipline and good direction. Obviously, I was working with her. I was telling her exactly what to do. That's a key aspect of it as well. So that's number 2. That's number 2, A, B, and C. Number 3 was that we stayed consistent in this store. You want to stay consistent. You have to dedicate time to it. If you're starting an Etsy store or if you're a struggling existing Etsy store owner, you have to carve out time in your life for this to work. It can't be random, happenstance, or whenever. You have to literally make it work for you in your time schedule. And that can be tough. Making a brand new hobby can be tough. Making a brand new habit can be tough. And creating consistency in your life can be tough as well. So good momentum from the start is number 3. That means we're listing consistently. That means we're creating new designs consistently. That's a big aspect that a lot of people totally throw out the window once they have enough listings up. You have to continuously create new listings and get better. If you're print on demand, you have to get better at graphic design. If you're a woodworker, you have to get better at woodworking. And that way you can create new, unique, better products. Otherwise, other people are going to hop onto Etsy, do exactly what you're doing, saturate it, and you're done. That simple. You have to get better, and you have to be better than everyone else creatively. That's a huge element no one wants to talk about on Etsy. It's that you have to be better than everyone else. And that's a creative thing, not a logistical, not a strategical thing. It's a creative thing. It's crazy. It really is a creative platform. So that's really important. Then the next thing is, of course, we were running Etsy ads. I think we started with about a $25 a day right from the beginning daily budget. We scaled up once we were spending that amount, or at least 60 to 70 to 80% of that per day. Once you see that happening, that's a clear signal to increase your daily budget. And you keep building, adding more listings, more fuel to the fire. And as that happens, you can increase your budget. You're turning off listings that aren't working, and you're adding more to test it. And that's exactly how this store went from 0 to 10K per month. There are very real concepts behind this store's success. If you would like to have success like this, I highly recommend that you book a free call with me in the description, and I'll tell you where you're at, what I see in your store, how far we can take it, and if we can actually work together. I don't work with everybody. Some stores I don't work with, some people I don't work with. So let me know in the description by booking a link, by booking a call, if you want to work with me, if you want my help. There's a free Etsy ad cheat sheet in there as well, and other helpful links to other cool videos of mine. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Have a great day.